Hey creator, welcome back to a new video. I am Fem. I make knitting and crochet related videos on this channel, and I also talk about mental health because that's very important to me. Today it is a more mental health related video. We are talking about ways that knitting and crochet helps my mental health and maybe also could help your mental health. So let's get into it. But before we start, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I show some behind the scenes there, so when I upload more than once a week you will see it there. And get some updates, so that is really fun. Also, like this video if you're interested in these kinds of videos, and subscribe to me here on YouTube because you will see way more of it soon. I would also like to know in the comments how knitting or crochet or both helps your mental health. Now we're going into the video. Reason one that knitting and crochet helps me with my mental health is because I can eliminate some thoughts while I'm knitting or crocheting. If you know my story a little bit, I started crocheting when I was experiencing burnout symptoms last year December, and I started knitting about before the summer, but I always have a very busy head, and I had so many thoughts, so many judgmental thoughts and negative thoughts too, and I really needed a hobby again for myself. And without even knowing, this hobby really helps to eliminate some thoughts while I'm doing the craft. So when I'm knitting, when I'm crocheting, I'm able to just eliminate a few of those thoughts. My head is still very busy, but it's just a little bit more quiet and a little bit more at ease. On the other hand, it also gives me the moment and the time to think about certain things that are bothering me. But in a way that is a little bit less judgmental or stressful for me. I think that might be because of the knitting, the stitches or the crochet stitches that I'm doing at the moment. It has a very soothing effect on me. Reason two why I really think knitting and crochet can help your mental health. For me, it really helps me unleash my creativity. I've always been a very creative person, but sometimes I didn't really know how to explore it or how to feel that creativity. With knitting and crochet, I really am able to try new things, to try new stitches, to try new patterns, to try just a lot of different things, and for me that really helps with being creative. Knitting and crochet in that sense really gives me the platform to explore new things and new ways of crafting. One of the big reasons why knitting and crochet also really helps with my mental health is because I'm meeting many new people. I truly am a connector. I love connecting with people. I love meeting new people. I love hearing their stories. I love sharing their stories. I love connecting others together. And this platform really gives me the opportunity to do this. Just connecting really gives me a lot of energy. When I was experiencing these burnout symptoms already a few months in, so not even in December anymore, but maybe in March or April, that was the moment I really started connecting with others online. I really had the urge to meet new people that had the same interests as me in my hobby, and that is what this community really also gave me. I met so many new people, especially when I started this Instagram account, The Mindful Creators. I started meeting so many like-minded people that were obsessed with their craft as I am, and for me, meeting new people really helps me my mental health. I'm a true introverted extrovert, so I love meeting new people, I love connecting, but I can also sit at home like a week on my own without going out, you know? I don't know if you understand that, but sometimes I forget how good it is for me to connect with others. And even though most of the connecting that I now do is online, it really helps me. I also met people offline, which is really nice. Even last weekend I met two wonderful girls, that I truly was able to connect with. So that is really fun. If this is something that is very important to you too, I have a Facebook group. I started up a free Facebook group for the Mindful Creators, because we are all mindful creators. There are now about 30 people in the group, which is amazing. You can sign up through the link below. It is a very diverse group. There are people from all over the world, like honestly all over the world. It is a very diverse group. It is so amazing. A friend of mine is from, she's living in Japan at the moment. She's from Australia. I have people from America. I have people from Scandinavia. There are some Dutch people in there. It is just a really fun bunch of people. So if you're interested in connecting with some other people, don't forget to sign up through the link below. It's all for free, it will stay for free, and you will have the possibility to meet a lot of new people. The last reason that encapsulates a lot of different things together is that knitting and crochet really helps me deal with making mistakes and perfectionism. I can be pretty perfectionistic towards myself. I have the feeling sometimes that I have to do it in the correct way, and I have to do it at the first try to completely like how I think it should be. But that is not how life works. Therefore also knitting and crochet, I think, is a metaphor for so many things in life. Another friend of mine that I met, we talked about it I think a few weeks or maybe a month back, that it is such a metaphor for so many things in life. And I truly believe that. For example, it is really easy to make mistakes while knitting or crocheting if you're not paying enough attention, or just maybe some mistakes happen. The thing is then, how are you going to deal with it? Is it something that you're maybe being too perfectionistic about, that you can just let go of it? No one will see it, you won't see it, it isn't bothering you. Then you of course have the mistakes that you really need to fix. You have to deal with it, you cannot put it aside in real life, you just have to do it. And that is something that you can also translate to knitting and crochet. You have to take it with a little bit of a grain of salt, of course, because knitting and crochet, if you make a mistake, it isn't something that's going to change your life probably. But you can really translate it to a lot of things in real life and how you deal with those things in real life. So that is very interesting to me. So for me, being a quite a perfectionist, it is very interesting to see how I'm dealing with these things. And honestly, I don't even care many times. I have a sock laying here. I can show it to you. I showed this already in my last podcast. You can watch it somewhere up here. And I made a mistake in the heel. I did 2 rows wrong and I was like, you know, I don't really mind, because I'm not gonna be bothered by it. Other people are not going to see it. I don't really care. And that's a big step for myself, because that is not something that I always did in that way. So that is very interesting too. Those were the 4 reasons why knitting and crochet really helps my mental health. I'm really curious to know how it helps your mental health, and if you got anything from this video, so let me know in the comments below. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, creator! Subscribe to me here on Instagram. No, we're into go. Subscribe to my Instagram.